You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Your next iPhone could cost you $300 more. Your morning coffee. Say goodbye to cheap. And those new Nikes. Brace for sticker shock. Why? Because President Donald Trump's August 1st tariff deadline is about to unleash chaos on your wallet. Deals are being struck, countries are fighting back, and the clock's ticking louder than a ticking time bomb. This is the trade war showdown that could change America forever. Buckle up, and let's dive in with Prime Bio. Picture this, it's August 2nd, and you're staring at a grocery receipt that's 20% higher. Your car payment's up, and that new TV you wanted, forget it. That's the reality if Trump's latest tariff deadline tomorrow, August 1st, 2025 triggers a trade war tsunami. From your gas pump to your Amazon cart, these tariffs could hit every American where it hurts. But what's driving this high-stakes drama? Is Trump saving American jobs or playing a dangerous game? Let's unpack the chaos, the wins, and the gut punch conflicts. This is Prime Bio, and we're breaking it down for you. Let's hop on this wild ride. Back in April, Trump dropped a bombshell, announcing tariffs as high as 50% on countries like China, Canada, and Japan. He called it America's economic comeback, vowing to slash our $1 trillion trade deficit and bring jobs home. But then, he hit pause, giving nations until July 9th to cut deals. That deadline passed, and now August 1st is the new make or break moment. It's like a reality show cliffhanger, but with your money on the line. Trump's been firing off letters like a boss, setting tariff rates and demanding better trade terms. The EU and Japan scored deals, dropping tariffs to 15%, South Korea's in the clear for now, but Canada's facing a 35% tariff, Mexico's at 30%, and India's staring down 25%, plus a penalty for buying Russian oil. It's a high-stakes poker game, and Trump's not bluffing, or is he? Trump says these tariffs will supercharge US manufacturing and stick it to countries ripping us off, but economists warn it could backfire, jacking up prices and sparking a global trade war. The clock's ticking, and the world's on edge. Let's get real. Tariffs aren't just numbers, they're a punch to your bank account. The Tax Foundation says Trump's tariffs could cost the average American family $1,300 this year. That's your money. Your $4 coffee could hit $5. That $800 phone. Try $1,000. Companies like Walmart, Target, and Nike are already sounding alarms about price hikes, thanks to tariffs on Vietnam, China, and Indonesia. And it's not just you. American businesses are getting slammed. Farmers in Iowa and Nebraska could lose billions if China and the EU retaliate with tariffs on soybeans, pork, and corn. In 2023, we exported $465 billion to countries Trump's targeting. If they hit back, our heartland takes the hit. Imagine being a farmer, watching your livelihood vanish because of a trade war you didn't start. Globally, it's a mess. The EU's threatening to slap tariffs on $84 billion of American goods. Think bourbon, motorcycles, and jeans. China's already cranked tariffs to 125% on some US products. Canada's Justin Trudeau is fighting to avoid a 35% tariff that could crush 60% of their exports to us. This isn't just policy, it's personal. So, who's dodging the tariff bullets? The EU, Japan, South Korea, the UK, Vietnam, Indonesia, the Philippines, and even China have signed deals or frameworks. The EU's agreement, branded historic, by Trump, cuts tariffs to 15%. Japan and South Korea got the same, saving their auto industries. Vietnam's deal sets a 20% tariff, but cracks down on Chinese goods sneaking through their ports. But hold up, are these deals as epic as Trump says? Critics call them flimsy, China's deal, just a promise to keep talking. Mexico got a 90-day extension, not a fix. And Canada's still sweating, with no clear resolution. Trump's playing hardball, but he's flip-flopping, delaying deadlines, tweaking rates as Wall Street and world markets on edge. Japan's stock market tanked 7.8% in a day after Trump's car tariffs hit. Analysts predict a 0.8% GDP drop for Japan. And globally, the copper market's in free fall, after a 50% tariff, though Trump eased up on refined metals. It's a roller coaster, and nobody knows where it's headed. This isn't just about trade, it's about America's place in the world. Trump's betting tariffs will bring back factories, create jobs, and make the US a manufacturing powerhouse again. Tariffs now fund 5% of the federal budget, up from 2%. But here's the catch: higher prices could push inflation, already at 2.7%, even higher. And if countries like China or the EU pivot to other markets, America could lose clout. Trump's also tying tariffs to bigger issues. He's pressuring Canada and Mexico to stop fentanyl and migration, or face higher tariffs. He's slapping 25% tariffs on countries buying Venezuelan oil, like India and China, mixing trade with geopolitics. It's a power move, but it could push allies away and embolden rivals. And there's a wild card: the courts. A US trade court ruled Trump's overstepping his powers with some tariffs. The federal circuit's still deciding, and if they shut this down, Trump's whole plan could collapse like a house of cards. Tomorrow's August 1st, and the world's on pins and needles. Will Canada and Mexico dodge the tariff hammer? Will India cave or fight back? And what about countries with no deals like Brazil or Turkey? Trump says this deadline's rock solid, but he's hinted at wiggle room if countries play ball. It's a nail-biter, and the fallout's coming fast. For you, the impact's already creeping in. Gas, groceries, electronics prices are climbing. If these tariffs hit full force, your budget's taking a hit. Businesses face supply chain nightmares, and workers in export industries like farmers and techies are holding their breath. This is Trump's all-in bet to put America first, but will it leave us stronger or struggling? That's the tariff showdown shaking America. But the story's not over. What do you think? Is Trump saving our economy or risking it all? Drop your hot takes in the comments. I'm reading everyone. If this breakdown got you fired up, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell to join the Prime Bio crew. We're diving into the stories that hit your life every week on Prime Bio. Share this with a friend who needs to know what's coming tomorrow. Follow Prime Bio for more hard-hitting stories, and let's keep the convo alive. See you in the next one.